guys, it's me Ashlyn back with another video. Today we're going to be filming a little girly advice or like motivation, whatever you guys want to call it. That's what we're going to be filming today. So normally I'd be doing my makeup while I'm talking. I thought that'll be a little bit of a distraction, so I just want you guys to sit tight, get a little drinky drink, get a little snack, and listen to me yap for a little bit and give you guys some advice and my makeup's already done. And at 8 today, really like the one time I don't have to leave the house, that's how I'm wearing PJs, the one time I don't have to go nowhere, my makeup eats down. I don't know, I think that's like a curse or something. But I've wanted to film this video for such a long time, but I just don't know how to start or like what exactly to talk about. But I'm gonna start with saying my teacher said something the other day that rubbed me the wrong way, and this is why I always do makeup while I'm talking, because like my fingers keep moving. What? But anyways, my teacher said something the other day that rubbed me the wrong way so much. I didn't say anything because I was like no, and the class was like debating on it, and I felt like I should say something, but like I was like, Ashlyn, keep quiet. And for once in my life I actually kept quiet. But anyways, the first time I actually should have said something. It's like she's an older teacher, so I'm not gonna give her that as like grace. I'm just saying that because like in the generation that she was born in, it's so much different from it is right now. She was like, because it was the first day of school, she said, do you guys noticing anything different from me? And like the whole class was like no. Once again, I kept quiet because I was like, I was so out of it because it was the first day of school. Like I was like not ready for that day, but it's fine. We move. She said, do you notice anything different about me? And the whole class was like, no. And then she said, do you not notice me being like a little slimmer? And then, I don't think she said slimmer, but this is just me being posh. It was like, and then the whole class was like, and then I forget what the class said, but anyways. And then she was like, oh, just watch me, I'm gonna be so skinny and stuff like that. And then the class did nothing or whatever. And then she was like, I don't know what made us talk about like that, but like she was, and this is my maths teacher by the way, and then she said, oh, it's so much healthier to be skinnier. And oh yeah, she was also talking about Monster or Red Bull or something like that. And then she was like, oh, but that's like sidetracking. She was like, she doesn't think that's anymore because they're unhealthy and stuff like that. I don't know, whatever. And I think that's where it came up, but I also don't know. And then I was like, and then the class was like debating on like, oh, it's healthier for you to be skinny or for you not to be skinny or for you to be like, and I just have my 10 cents to add on to that conversation. So if you're watching this from my school, this is my 10 cents. I didn't say anything in class because first of all, I was so out of it and I just did not have a list for that debate right now. But I want to say, being skinny does not make you healthy. It does not define you. It does not show the way you look. It does not contribute to your personality at all. Being healthy, if that's the way that you want to look at it, is the things that you fuel your body with, the good foods that you are eating, because you can be the most unhealthy person ever and be skinny. That does not make you healthy. It doesn't. It truly does not. The things that make you healthy is you giving your body time to rest. The food that you fuel your body with, you exercising, those are the things that make you healthy, not the being skinny or being plus size or being whatever. That does not define you. And I wanted to start on there because like saying that to a bunch of like, because there's like 30 of us in the class and there's like just like 4 boys and there's like the rest of just girls, but saying that to a bunch of teenagers that are like growing and developing into like adults, it's like so diminishing. I hope that's the right word. I'm sorry, I am not an expert in words, but anyways, saying that to a group of teenagers are so like lacking, and that can make them feel so bad because teenagers and people in general are so insecure about the way they look. And now you being a teacher being like, oh, it's so much healthier to be skinny. How would you feel in that random maths class on a Wednesday morning? How would that make you feel if your teacher was to tell you, Oh, obviously she didn't mean it in a direct way, but like, how do I know? But like, that is so downbreaking, because you are dealing with so much things in general, and now you have to sit through a class and your teacher saying that to you. I'm gonna tell you guys, the clothes that you are wearing does not define you as a person. The size that you are wearing does not define you as a person. It's the way you present yourself. The way that you put your positive energy into the world is the way that people look at you. If you are, I'm telling you, I saw this TikTok of a girl saying like, I hate this photo. And then I literally looked at this video last night so I can talk about this video, and I've wanted to talk about it for a long time. It's on my repost list on TikTok if you want to go see it. But she was basically like, I hate this photo. And then like I was trying to think why she hated this photo, and I was like, the first photo was like a bunch of people in the background, so I was like, oh, people bombed her photo, and I was like, that's sad, such a pretty photo, fine. I scrolled past and she was like, did you notice my double chin? No, I did not. Then next photo, it's a stunning photo. She's wearing this long, it's like a dress. She was wearing like this long dress. It's a gorgeous photo. And then scroll past, because I was like looking at it and I was like, I don't know why you hate this photo, it's stunning. And then I scrolled and then she was like, did you notice how big my arms are? No, I did not notice. Sometimes we are out, and I forgot what the rest of the thing said, but like, you can just check my reposts if you want to see it. Her link, I'll just pop her like TikTok, I'll just pop it up here. It's called Lexi EG, if I'm not 100% mistaken. But anyways, we are our worst critics at the time, and people are so insecure about the way they look that they're not even looking at you. I promise you. And if I have walked past someone, I have never been like, oh my gosh, why is she wearing that? Like, no, I've never done that. In fact, I will look at you if I'm like, girly pop, you are stunning. But I don't say that out loud because I'm a bit shy. Anyways, like literally yesterday, this girl with gorgeous like silky hair just walked past us in the shop, and I told my grandma she is stunning, and my grandma was like, yeah, her hair so beautiful. I do not know her insecurities. It was like she looked like she was in her 20s, but anyways, I do not know what she was battling with that day. I do not know if she woke up and looked at herself in the mirror and be like, oh my geez, I wish I could change this about me. I would not have known that, because the way she was walking, the way her hair was blowing in the wind, she looked majestic. Sometimes we need to stop thinking that the societal standards that have put these in young teenagers, in young women, in young adults, in adults in general, they have put such bad standards on us that we should look a certain way because of social media. No, in fact, you do you. You look stunning just the way you are. That does not mean you should change yourself for the society or to look like someone else. Don't compare yourself to things that you see on social media, to the things that you look at, because you can look at this video right now and be like, wow, like she looks so put together, she looks so flawless, like she doesn't have like pimples or whatever. Just let me zoom in a little bit and then you can see them all. Okay, I don't have a lot of pimples right now. I don't have a lot of pimples and I'm not like a pimply person. But anyway, sidetrack. You, from this view, you could think, oh my gosh, she's gorgeous, like she's flawless. Like, no, girly pop, I have makeup on. And I don't have makeup on to hide the person that I am. I have makeup on because I love the way I look in makeup, and I love the way I look without makeup too. It's just the artistic look of it makes me so happy. If you were to look at me right now, you would not know my insecurity. And it's so big that we are our worst critics because of the things that we see on social media, because of the things that we see. Oh, this girl is like skinny, so now I also want to look like that. Oh my gosh, this girl's skin is flawless. There is so many apps these days that can change the way you look, and that devalues people so much because they want to look like that. But that's literally ChatGPT. That's literally an app making you look more perfect. I'm telling you, people only show the highlights and the reels and the best photos that they can on social media, and I'm telling you, I do the same thing, because I would not post a photo of my eyes closed or of me looking crusty dusty. I will not post it on my Instagram. And that is just what we do. And it's so bad, because someone is gonna look at that photo and be like, oh my gosh, I wish I looked like her. You need to wish to look like yourself. You need to be the only person that you want to look at, because there are so many generations of you in yourself. I watched a video of Spencer, and I'm going to talk about 2 videos that I saw of her. Spencer, I love her. I'm going to add a link up here, but I feel like you already know who she is. I love her so much. But anyway, she talks about how you hate the way that you look. Those are millions of different genes that are in your face. You are basically saying you hating the way your grandparents look, the way your mom looks, the way your dad looks, the way the rest of your family looks, because their genes are in you. You are hating something that makes you so beautiful, that makes you so personal. And you being different, you being unique is the quirk that you should love. You having curly hair, you having straight hair, those are the different quirks that you should love, and that makes you unique. And she also talks about another video where of clothing. Clothing is meant to fit you. You shouldn't fit the clothes. I feel so bad because I think my aunt told me that she watches my videos. Hi, if you know who you are. We went shopping together the other day. And she was basically like saying like the whole time while we were there, oh my gosh, I can't believe, I'm so sorry I'm talking about you, promise nobody's gonna know, I didn't tell anybody else besides the video right now. If you are watching this video, hello. Anyways, she was talking the whole day about like, oh my gosh, I can't believe I'm a size large, I can't believe I'm a size this. And like in every different store she was like a different size and different flow, even me. Like, and we were walking and stuff like that, and she kept being like, oh my gosh, I can't believe that I'm this size now, and like I really want to get back to my skinny body, I really want to and like so she was saying these things like that, and I felt so bad that she thinks like that, because I'm telling you, she looks gorgeous, she is pretty, and her hair stunning. Anyway, sidetrack. She is so pretty, and you wouldn't think that she looked abnormal or that she looked a certain way, because she looked so pretty. And the way that she thinks of herself, and I wouldn't like see her walking, because that was the first time I ever saw her, because she's my aunt's friend. But anyways, that's the first time I saw her, and when I saw her like walk up to the car, I was thinking she's so pretty. But then the way she was talking about herself in the shops and stuff like that, I was like, we are our worst critics so much, because I did not think that. I did not be like, oh my gosh, there's no way you're a size large. No, I did not think that. In fact, I didn't even know her size. Being so worried and being so things that someone else is thinking of you, that someone else is being like, oh my gosh, you're so big or you're so small. No, we should not be thinking of ourselves like that, because, and we should not, and if other people are thinking of you like that, then they're not true people, then they are fake friends, and they are like so rude, because and you'll find your friends, you'll find the people that are there for you 24/7, that will inspire you to be better, to be the best version of yourself. And if the people that you are surrounding yourself is not with the best version of yourself, exit them from your life, because then they are not worth it. If they're not telling you, oh my gosh, you look so good in this, or being like, oh no, I need you to tell yourself every single morning how beautiful you are, how stunning you are, and how glad you are that you woke up that morning, and that my little belly fat is not the end of the world. Because I'm telling you, it's not. Those are your organs. Those are the things that are keeping you alive. Like, your little belly fat is, I promise you, it's not anything. Those are the things inside of your body that are keeping you alive, keeping your heart pumping, keeping your blood flowing throughout, from your toes all the way to your brain. The other day we were learning about kidneys in natural science, and it was so fascinating to hear what the teacher was saying, because she was basically saying how there's fat around your kidneys to absorb the shock when you fall or get hurt. Because if you are constantly falling and you are hurting yourself or whatever, and you're a little bit clumsy and you keep falling and falling and falling, and your kidneys will get struck to that shock if it did not have that fat around it. The shock and the shock and shock will damage your kidneys. That can lead to kidney failure, which you will die. Now imagine if it wasn't for that little fat. Imagine if it wasn't for that thick layer outside of your kidneys, basically keeping you alive. And so goes with all of your other organs. Your body is a literal temple. It is such a magnificent object placed on this earth, which is so unfathomable. Unfathomable. I can't say the word, but you know what I'm saying. So difficult to comprehend when you're learning about these things and you never knew about it when you were like young, and you're like, oh my gosh, I wish I could get rid of the fat on my arms. Those arms are the little things keeping you mobile. I can lift up my watch, I can lift up my scrunchie. If I did not have my arms, I would not be able to do those things. The bones, your rib cage around your heart, literally keeping your arteries, your blood, your heart safe. Those things are there for a reason. And if you're like, oh my gosh, I wish my ribs didn't stick out that much, be so grateful that your ribs are there. So if you get hurt or if anything happened, it's there to protect your heart. Bodies are so intelligent for doing things the way they do. My brain is sending signals to my arms right now to be able to move like this. My brain is sending signals to my feet to be able to walk. Through my nervous system, my brain is telling me what I should say right now. Like, it is so amazing. The human body, the human anatomy is so amazing. And the fact that you want to break that down just because you're a little insecure, or just because you want to look like someone else, I am telling you, and for a woman, it's a little bit like difficult to get like abs or whatever. And I saw this video and they were basically saying how if you do somewhat get rid of the belly fat line, like it's somewhat completely fat, that will give you a chance less of having kids, bringing a whole other human being onto this planet. Just because you are a little bit insecure. Your body is so powerful, and it does so much work. And as a female, as a woman, as a young lady, to learn about these things, and about these things that literally changes the world. You being able to reproduce, it is actually the most amazing thing ever. You being able to literally change the world with that one person, it's wild. And the fact that you want to change that, the fact that you want to get rid of that just because you are insecure about the way you look. And I'm telling you, everybody is so insecure about the way they look, they're not even focusing on you. Wear that bikini, rock it. Wear the bathing suit without the oversized t-shirt. And if you want to wear the oversized t-shirt, go ahead. I promise you, nobody is caring about what you are wearing. You are your worst critic, and you need to stop being your worst critic, because you are stunning. You are gorgeous, this just the way you are, and you will forever be, with a little stomach or without a stomach, with big thighs, without big thighs, with arm fat, without arm fat. You are gorgeous just the way you are. And the fact that you want to change that just to look like someone on the internet, you can never trust what you're seeing online. And don't want to change yourself just because there are things that you are seeing. But anyways, if you can see that my light is slowly dying, because I kind of did forget to charge it. But anyways, I just wanted to give you guys that little reminder on how stunning, gorgeous, majestic that you are. And I don't want you to forget that. I want you to wake up every morning and say, be thankful that you are awake. Be thankful that you are able to spend another day on this earth. And I know sometimes it's so difficult to do that, and sometimes I don't even take my own advice, and I will be like, oh my gosh, I wish I could change this about me. Then I remember on how I am my worst critic, and I promise nobody is looking at me the way I am looking at me. We notice things on ourselves that other people don't even notice. Nobody will be able to walk past me in a shop and look at and know what's my insecurities. No one will be able to walk past me and be like, oh my gosh, you should not wear what you're wearing. Nobody's gonna do that. In fact, if people are doing that, it doesn't matter. People will always have their own opinion, and they are entitled to their own opinion, but it's your choice to listen to that opinion or to take your own advice. Don't take advice from a stranger being like, oh my gosh, don't wear the crop top. No, girly poo, wear it with confidence, wear it with pride that you will be able to do that, because you only live one lifetime. You only live once, and if you don't have the best time that you are living on this earth, you're never gonna get that back. If you don't wear that little crop top today, you are never ever gonna get that chance to do that again once you are gone. So I'm telling you, you do you, be free, don't listen to anybody that are giving you negative advice, and be your best self. Be you, be the better you. I do hope you guys enjoyed that video, and if you did, you can comment down below on what else you want to see me doing, and if you want me to do more little girly chats, because I'm so happy to do it. I have so much things I want to talk about. I only spoke about body image in this video, which I wanted to do like a little bit more, but the video is getting a little bit too long. So if you guys want a little part 2, let me know, and like the video if you want to, and subscribe, turn the notification bell so that you always know when I post, so that you can hear my little yap sessions. But anyways, without further ado, let's end the video. Quote of the day. Bye, beautiful peoples. Mwah.